Hi everyone, this is Miss Valerie, the voice of the headless torso in the video. Today we are going to make guava jam from the guavas in my backyard. To get started, we're going to need a big pot to sterilize or make spanking clean the jars we're going to jam our jam in. We're also going to need another large pot to make our jam in. Let's begin. First, we're going to need 4 cups of water, preferably filtered, but if you have no choice, tap works perfectly fine. Next, we're going to cut up our guavas. Now this is some math. Buckle in. Begin by chopping off the ends, laying one of the flat sides down, and having the fruit. Continue the process by laying the flat side down again. We do this so we minimize the lopping off our fingies, and then cutting the fruit into fourths. We're going to take that fourth and slice it in the middle, and then cut it in half, ultimately creating 1/16 of a guava fruit. Did I lose you with the fractions? Also forgive the camera tremors. While I wish I could say I cooked through many earthquakes, in reality the guavas were a bit underripe and not ready, so I had to use a little bit more force than usual to cut them down. And voila. Simply continue the process until all 10 of your guavas, or at least that's how many I chose to use, are broken into smaller pieces. We break them down in order for them to cook evenly and quickly. These are crunchy white guavas, a variety that many Taiwanese people, as I am Taiwanese American, enjoy. Here we're going to break down the guava now. Begin with 4 cups of cold water in a big pot, pouring in all your cut up guava. Now, I know there were some guavas left in the bowl. I meant to pour all of them into the pot, but being your own cameraman while trying to cook at the exact same time isn't easy. Okay, now we have all of our cut up guava in the pot. Make sure that they're spread evenly, then turn the fire onto medium and bring up to a boil. Once boiling, or as I like to think of it, as the water looking angry, it's time to turn up the flame to low and let it reduce, and reduce. While that reduction is happening, we're going to check in on our sterilized jars. What we did was submerge 2 mason jars into a hot water bath. After the water was boiled and brought down to a gentle simmer, we're going to let it chill in there for 10 minutes and get rid of all the bad bacteria that could be there. We do this to prevent mold from occurring. Let's jump back to the guava now. They're beginning to simmer, so we're going to take our trusty wooden spork and stab at the guavas to break them down even more. I do this to help make the cooking process go by even quicker. I let my guavas cook on low heat until they are mashable, about 20 minutes. Now the painstaking process begins. We're going to scoop out our cooked guava mixture into a fine mesh strainer and mash it down until all the juice and goodness is extracted or taken out and all the yuck seeds and skin remain. Now in the video I used a blue rubber spatula. Yeah, that was a big mistake. I switched to a fork right after the shot. Now painstakingly repeat until you've made all that cooked guava into guava soup. It's jam time. Pour back the guava soup into a pot and reduce on medium heat. We're going to add some sugar now. Just kidding. You know it's not just 1 packet of sugar, right? To the guava mixture, I shall add 1.5 or 1.5 cups of white granulated sugar. And with the trusty wooden spork, we will stir the guava goodness until it is combined. The sugar will activate the magical ingredient that comes in fruits known as pectin. The pectin will help our jam become nice and thick. Next, we'll add in some lemon juice, not only because we want a touch of acidity to help with the sweetness, but also because lemon juice helps adjust the pH balance in the fruit juice, and therefore makes it solidify more. We shall reduce the guava jam on low heat for about 30 minutes until it changes color and you can see the bottom of the pan when you drag your trusty wooden spork across. Et voila! Our guava jam is complete. Thank you for tuning in today, and I hope to see you next time.